Hello, everybody. Welcome on Monday's webinar. This time, the topic is very interesting because we'll be talking about slang words, words that are used so frequently in everyday life. I think that I've chosen quite useful things, but additionally, after this webinar, you will get the links, and when you will click on it later, you will see that they're very useful expressions. So not only those expressions that I will tell you about today, but also if you check the links later, you'll find there more vocabulary. So I think that somehow awesome because you don't have to look at least for something additional. So hi all of you. I see that new students are just pouring in here. So as I said, we'll be talking about slang. I'm Tom. I've been here on Tutlo for around 2 years, I suppose. But in general, as a teacher, I've been working for more than 5 years or six, yeah, something around that time. So I think that for my age, it's still pretty long. And what else I can tell you about myself? I have also additional degree in digital marketing. And when I have some time, I just grab my camera and walk around taking some pictures, elsewhere in the world. I hope that this year I will be traveling in Asia because it's like my plan starting from the summer. So probably there will be no webinars in the summer with me as I will be traveling in Asia, rather from August, but we'll see. Okay, so enough about me. Let's move on to the topic of webinars. So slang and the words are frequently used in English. This one, okay. So tell me, how are you today? How is it? How is your Monday? Was it a good one, or average? How was it? More or less fine. Gorgeous we rather use for other things, like to describe people. You can always say that, yeah, awesome or something like that. Gorgeous I rather wouldn't use for my day. Mm. Or maybe for some view. It was hard. Nothing special happened. You can always say same old. Probably it will be later. So let's have a look at the expressions that we have here. So the first and the most common one is just what's up. Yeah, like what's up. I mean, how is it going? People use it frequently instead of saying just how are you all the time or how's it going. And these kind of expressions. You can use how are things, what's up, and more. Yeah, howdy. There are lots of expressions you would like to. I can send to you. I prepared something like the list of the things which you can use with. I mean, instead of how are you, you can just. It's just enough to write to me, and I will send you them. And the list is quite long. Yeah, it's quite long. And the next one is that what I put into the chat. So I'm having a hard time studying for this exam. Same here. Same here. We can say also same old. If we talk about our life, if nothing has changed, we just say same old. Yeah, same old. If you want to say that um, your situation is exactly the same, you just say same here, same here. It's totally fine to use it. Yeah, it's totally fine. And the next one is a bit unusual, maybe for some of you. So it's like, you are welcome. Like, no problem. Pleasure is mine. Thanks for the jacket, Tom. You bet, Sally. You bet, Sally. So, like, pleasure is mine. Pleasure is mine. So it's like, no problem. Exactly, no problem here. So instead of saying, you're welcome, we can always say, you bet. Yeah, you bet, Sally. It's more American, so rather don't use that in UK. And the next one is common everywhere. So are you coming to the party? You bet. Yeah, you bet is like for sure I'll go. Certainly. Yeah, certainly. You bet is like you will be there for sure. So, and this is also very common. So you bet here is used to express certainty. Yeah, so that you are sure about something. And the next one is very similar to the you bet. So thanks for tutoring me, Tom. No biggie, Sally. No biggie. So like not a big problem. Yeah, no problem. It's exactly the same. So no biggie. No biggie. So here you have like explanation. So no biggie or just no big deal, no sweat, not sweet, but sweat, and no problem is exactly the same. You can use them interchangeably and they are very useful. So don't worry, it's no big deal. I will do it for you. No sweat. Yeah, no sweat. Yeah, like no problem for me. Sweat is some, these drops that you can see on this girl's forehead. Mm, here, yes, so this is sweat. So no sweat, it means that it was just not a problem. And when somebody is feeling, you know, unwell, or you just listen to the, you know, to something like you have a conversation with somebody, they tell you a story or something that happened in their life, and you just want to say that you agree with them or you understand how they feel. We just say, I feel you. I feel you. So it means that you understand the feelings. I feel you. Yeah, or you experience something similar. Yeah, I feel you. That was really unfair. That was really unfair. I get it now. I get it. So it means that you understand the things. Thanks for explaining me that. I get it. Yeah, I got it. Also, you can say that. And the next one is when you do something bad and you didn't really mean to do that, you say, my bad. Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. So happens in our life. We make mistakes. It's part of our life. So we just saying my bad is it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. And here is like not don't worry about it, don't worry about it, no worries about the mess, no worries. It's also something that we use frequently in daily life. And now you have some more expressions that you can see on social media and in more places. Some of you might have seen these expressions before if you attended my previous webinars, but at the end of this webinar, there will be some extra new expressions together with links to the currently popular expressions. So you have everything, I promise. And the first one is sick. Yeah, if something is sick, it's like awesome. In comments on Instagram, when the pictures are just stunning, people will just say that these pictures are sick. Also, you can say that the party was sick or your car is sick. It means that it's just awesome. So I want here you have example. I went to a party yesterday. It was sick. Those shoes are sick. Epic is like grand or and awesome. We can say that epic was a party, and that's really common. Ripped, ripped. We talk about the body. Of course, my body is maybe not ripped. I'm rather lean, I would say, but like very physically fit. Yeah, Tom is ripped. I'm rather not ripped. I'm rather lean, but still, cheesy or corny. It might be about a joke. It might be just about comedy. It might be about movie, about a book, about many things. So cheesy is when it's not of a good taste in general. So you can also say that the Valentine's Day is cheesy, yeah, or just something like that. So unfortunately, most Valentine's Day cards are cheesy, cheesy. So looking, very bad. Flaky is when you are indecisive about something. So indecisive, exactly indecisive, but using informally. So John is so flaky, he never shows up when he says he will. So somebody that doesn't keep promises. Yeah, so it's like that. So now it's your turn. So tell me, what expressions did I use there before? So the first one is like sick. So those shoes are sick, the first one. Then we have what? Silly. So in this case, it was cheesy. Yeah. WhatsApp is also everything is fine. Yeah, cool day. Okay, and now we have the second part. So here you have also very popular expressions. So laid back, it means like easygoing, exactly the same. So relax this weekend was really laid back. Lame, the opposite of cool here you have. So that's so lame that you can't go out tonight. Lame. It's very common, like the, uncool. Uh, Bomb or bomb. So bomb is British, bomb is American. Really good. The sandwich was, just bomb. And bummer is not boomer. Boomer is like used to describe some generation. This from war times. So it's not the same. So bummer is like disappointment. Here you have example, but maybe I will come up with something different. Um, I left my notes at home. What a bummer. What a bummer. Yeah, so what a disappointment. Yeah, what a disappointment. But also, a bummer might be a person who doesn't work much. Might be like very lazy. Yeah, so we also use it. Shady, so suspicious. You can say also that there are some shady businesses, going out there. So shady, like suspicious. I saw a shady guy in my neighborhood last night. So shady, shady, coming from shadow, but not exact, or shade, more like shade. So it's the meaning, suspicious. Now time for the exercise. So please tell me what expressions were there before. So lame, and of course bummer. Yeah, disappointment. Good to remember because it's something different. Okay, so we've got it. Now I would like to ask you whether you know the meaning of babe, have a crush, and dump somebody. Dump somebody. Do you know the meaning of all these words? Tell me. Okay, some of you know, but not everybody. Okay, so let's have a look at the examples then. So, babe, can you just give us a minute? So, babe in general is used for somebody that is really important to you. Normally, it's like fiance or just, girlfriend or boyfriend, somebody that you love. It doesn't have to be always like that, but it's very common. To have a crush on somebody, it means that you just, there is some affection, you fancy somebody, to fancy somebody. It's like to have crush on somebody. The next one is like she dumped him last May, sorry. Is like to break up with, yeah, to break up with somebody. Yeah, so that's exactly the meaning. So, but very informal, very common in serious, so it's good to know it. And the second one, the second part is like cheek, get hitched, and tidy knot. So the first one is used for ladies in general. I mean, they that they are just gorgeous. And get hitched is connected with the wedding. So it's like get married, and tidy knot is like in general the same. Tidy knot or get hitched is about getting married. So let's pick up some chicks is like to flirt with somebody. So pick up, yeah, is like the same. We got hitched 15 years ago to some model. And are you sure you want to tie the knot? So are you sure you want to get married? He got married 15 years ago to some model. So it's exactly the meaning here. And additional things that might be useful with screw, of course, screw might be very negative, so it's better to not use it too often. If you screw somebody, it's like yeah, we shouldn't use that too often. So here you have example, get out of here, Paul. Hey, I have everything right. Yeah, I have everything right to be here. So screw you. Screw you here is like fuck off. Yeah. So fuck off or get out of here. So screw you here is like, fuck off, but I didn't say that here. The next one is like to screw, might be also about screwing somebody, so having sex with somebody, so be careful with that one. Here is about apartment probably and some block of flats and people screwing constantly. And yeah, I know that it might be just unpleasant for dwellers. Okay, and the next one is if somebody has a screw loose. Yeah, a screw loose is like when something is not right here. So silly, eccentric, crazy, or mentally unstable. And yeah, like here you have the that guy on the corner must have a screw loose or something. Yeah, like obscenities yelling. Yeah, passers-by. Yeah, so probably something like that. And the last one is screwed, is like cheated or swindled. So it means that you are just cheated by somebody. You should have won that game, but we were really screwed by the by the referee. So screwed means cheated, yeah, or tricked or something like. So four meanings to screw. Probably you'll find more, and so I highly encourage you to check it out later. Something additional and somehow revision of the things that you had before. So want to go to the movies? Sure, bad. Yeah, sure, bad. Yeah, like it will be pleasure to go. Certainly. Yeah. Yeah, let's go there. Yeah, it's the same. Sure, bad. Yeah, sorry, friends, I have to bail or just ditch tonight. So sorry, I don't have time today. Yeah, it's just the same. I have to bail or ditch tonight. And Beyonce slays every performance. So it means that she does her best. Yeah, her performances are awesome. It's like she slays that. Yeah, she slays that. Yeah, so she smashed every single concert or performance that she has. And then we have something more difficult. So how was the movie you watched last night? The movie was whack. Yeah, it was whack. So it was rather poor, not a good one, rather lame. Yeah, so yeah. And then the last one is like what's good. Instead of saying what's up, you can also say these days what's good. And yeah, it's rather fine. It's rather fine to use, and you can try next time. And the last two expressions that we have for today, not to have too much, it's like throw a shade at somebody. If you throw a shade at somebody, you somehow gossip about somebody. You tell, not pleasant things about the others. And the other thing is like spill the tea on that drama. Yeah, spill the tea on something. It means that you just gossip about it. Yeah, you gossip about it. You tell the secrets of somebody. So because it's quite interesting, let's spill the tea on that. It's used quite frequently. You see, girl, did you know Rennie is like having another baby, and the baby daddy is the same guy who she found out has been cheating on her. Oh my God! Still the tea on that drama. So spill the tea on the drama. Just tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. So that's the meaning. Spill the tea on something. So now I would like you to match the expression with the definition. Okay, first A, to throw a shade at somebody, to criticize exactly someone or something publicly, and show that you do not respect them. To C, exactly, to share or just reveal gossip, spill the tea. 3D, exactly 3D. So whack, not up to the mark, lousy or lame. Yeah, so yeah, you know, poor. Bad, so fourth one, and here we'll have what exactly? Okay, so we have 4E. And 5B. Okay, so I see that we have all the answers. So of course, slice something is like greatly impress or amuse. Yeah, so like that. Okay, so I see that it was not a biggie for you, not something difficult. So now please tell me, what was your favorite expression from today? Bummer. Spill the tea. Yeah, okay. So very common expressions. I hope that you will start using those expressions after this webinar. So maybe you have some questions about everything what we talked about. As I promised, here I will share with you some links, and those links, one, two, three, four, five links. In the first, in all of them, you can find new words. So, you know, you can just try any of those to learn even more vocabulary that you learned today. In some of them, there will be just a revision of that what we've covered together. So I think that will be good for you also to have a look at those websites. Now I'll run two poll questions. Maybe you have some extra to me, so freely. Now run to poll. So the first one is already there. Okay, so thank you so much for the answers to the first one. And here is the second. I really appreciate your answers. I hope that you will use some of these slang expressions from today. Have a look at the websites that I, of course, sent to you because there are lots more vocabulary that might be useful for you in the future. Of course, have a look onto the social media because they post frequently their new things. And for today, I thank you so much. If you have any questions to me or you didn't manage to copy the links and things alike, you can always reach me out on Facebook and I will send to you those links again. Or maybe I haven't clarified something enough, then also you can ask me about everything there. For now, I thank you so much and see you again soon. Thanks a lot.